Hey guys, it's your overpriced chips mixtapian here. So for Halloween, I actually decided to leave my house for once, even though Halloween isn't really a thing in Australia. I mean, I went trick-or-treating with busboy once when I was in primary school, but I haven't trick-or-treated since. But yeah, it does happen because as I was walking to Guildford Station, like, I did see one house where it had like Halloween decorations. So people kinda do celebrate Halloween, but not as much as America. I remember seeing this one Reddit comment, it was so fucking funny. It was like, I think it was in r/Sydney or I don't know, some Australian subreddit. And the post, it was about like celebrating Halloween or something like that. And then one of the comments was something like, oh yeah, why don't we bring the horrible gun laws, horrible healthcare, and the racism here too? It was the most funniest shit ever. Yeah, that comment got like 11 downvotes. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, like I was saying, for Halloween, I didn't really do like trick-or-treating, or I didn't really do anything Halloween related at all. I just wanted to leave my house. So I take the train to Parramatta because, I don't know, I just felt like hanging out there for some reason. And it was actually pretty nice, like, because I went there during the night, so it was actually pretty cool to see like that fountain thingamajig. But then I decided to go to this river area. I think it's called River Foreshore Reserve or something like that. And it looks pretty damn cool, like especially during the night, because there's like this bridge thingy and like there's like water coming out of it, and then there's like lights on it with like so many different colors. It's really cool. Like if you've been to Parramatta, like I think you guys would know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm chilling in that general area and I'm sitting on this bench, and then I'm thinking to myself, damn, this is fucking boring. Because I went by myself, so I didn't talk to anyone at all. And it's like, I don't know, man, like, I think just going outside makes me even sadder. I think that's why I prefer to stay inside most of the time. I actually reached a point where, I plugged in my earphones to my phone, and then I started rambling as if I was making a YouTube video, but it looked like I was talking to someone on the phone, so I didn't really feel weird about the fact that I was talking to myself in public. I didn't record it though, because like, the quality of the phone would be like really bad. I don't want to like post that kind of video on YouTube. But it's a shame that I didn't record, because I actually rambled about some pretty interesting things that would have made a pretty good video, even if the microphone quality was bad, because I was using my phone. So let me just kind of, you know, recreate what I rambled about. So there's this website that's kind of piqued my interest. I didn't know money could buy happiness until I stumbled across this website. I'm not going to name it because I'm going to be using it in the future, potentially, because I don't want to get doxxed, but I'll try to describe the nature of the website. So this website, to summarize it, it's pretty much a place where people go there and they pay other people to cuddle them. So if a person like me were to use this website, I can pay a girl to cuddle me. And no, it's not like some sort of front for prostitution, because you know how like some companies where they're like, from an outside perspective, it's like, oh yeah, this is a massage parlor. But when you actually go inside and pay for the service, like after the massage, that's when the sex takes place. So it's not a prostitution website. Even if it was, it wouldn't be a problem because prostitution is legal here in New South Wales. But like, it's something that I'm seriously considering doing. Because when I was in Parramatta rambling to myself, I remember saying something like, even if it's for 1 hour, I think that hour will be the best hour of my entire fucking life. And I say 1 hour, like why is it 1 hour? It's because I read up on the prices, and the maximum price that they charge is like $80 an hour. And I don't know about you, I think that's way too much for me. But that's the maximum, so I can imagine there's probably like a girl that's offering hugs for say like $50 an hour. So when I was like sitting in Parramatta near the lake area on this fucking bench feeling so lonely, I felt really happy all of a sudden. When I went back to the train station to go back home, I remember sitting on the platform and I pulled out my phone and I did some research about paid cuddle buddies. So I was flipping through Google and I actually found this guy who did an AMA about using this cuddle service. I'm not sure if it was the same one that I'm thinking of, but it was actually a pretty interesting AMA. So as I'm sitting on the train platform, I'm thinking in my head, holy fucking shit, this is the best idea ever. But then when I went to sleep that night and I woke up the next day, which is today, as I'm recording this, that is, because right now it's November 1, I woke up and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck, dude? Because I guess when I was in Parramatta late at night, I was like half asleep. I guess in my half asleep state, I guess I thought, paying for a girl to cuddle you was like the best idea ever. But now that I'm like, fully awake, now that I'm like recording, I'm still deciding because I'm really not sure if I'm gonna try this out. But if I do, I'm definitely gonna make a video about it, explaining my experiences with it. But if I don't, then it's whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much how I spent my Halloween, even though what I did wasn't really Halloween related at all. But I guess being lonely is kind of a horror story in itself. I've kind of noticed, like, I've been going out a lot lately. Like the other day I went to the city because apparently they was doing this, like, so what was it called? Like Light 'em Up or something? I don't know. It was some gay ass bicycle ride thingamajig, and it was nighttime and they had like fucking neon lights and shit. It was a Halloween disco, but it wasn't on Halloween. I think this took place, a few days before Halloween. So the other day I went to this Halloween disco thingy in the city. And I mean, it was alright. I really want to say something funny, but I'm too autistic. Look at this light. What a light. Like, I'm so tempted to do a ramble video right now. But if I did that in public, that'd be pretty autistic. Yeah, swallow the black pills, yeah. Autism. The chips were a bit overpriced though, but I mean, I guess that's what you expect from the city. But yeah, there's really not much to say about that gay Halloween disco thingy. There was a lot of couples, and don't get me wrong, like, whenever I see a couple, I feel happy for them. But then I get sad because it kind of reminds me of what I don't have. Because, like, if I were to become sad after seeing a couple, it's not like, oh yeah, fuck these guys, fuck them, I hope they all die. My name's Elliot Rodger and I'm gonna film a couple on their beach in my SUV. Even though I shouldn't be roasting Elliot Rodger because I'm an incel. I'm supposed to be on his side, right? No, not really. I just think that, I don't know, I just think that anyone who incites violence against women, I think they're like 12 or something. Just like, I don't know, I just think they're 12 years old. Because, since I'm a black-pilled incel, I will joke about that, because I'll be like, oh yeah, just pull a Elliot Rodger, just fucking knock, open up the sorority door, shoot a nigga, murk a nigga. I will joke about, killing women, but it's a joke. Like, I would never actually advocate violence against women, or just people in general, really. I think violence and harassment is where I kind of draw the line. And a lot of people, they like to say that, incels are violent just because Elliot Rodger did it. Or that's like saying all Muslims are violent just because Osama bin Laden did 9/11. You can't generalize. Unless it's women, because women are hypogamous sluts. No, see, I'm a very comedic person. Like, I like to joke about these things. I got no time for these bitches, man! Speaking of incels, I'm actually a part of a Discord, like, with incels. It's like an incel Discord server. It's like, holy shit, that shit. Like, the group chat is like the most funniest shit that I've ever seen. Like, I've met so many great and funny people from there. I love it. Like, I feel so much at home there. You might be wondering what goes down in incel Discord servers. You might be thinking that we circle joke about, like, oh yeah, fuck these Floyds, man. I mean, if you do think that, you wouldn't be wrong, but it's not the main thing that we do. Like, we actually talk to each other. We actually connect to each other and form bonds with each other. Because at the end of the day, we all have the same goal. I actually met this one guy who's also from Sydney, so I feel so blessed to have met that guy. We actually talked about, meeting up in real life, because I remember him saying something like, when I get a job, let's get a drink together. He's a NEET like me, but he's actually, had a job before. Because I remember telling him how, like, I really want to, do night field jobs in the meantime so I can become a train driver in the future. And then he told me that he actually did night field before as well. He said he didn't like it though. Too much manual labor, he said. And another thing that's funny, he actually applied for a job at Sydney Trains as well. But he doesn't want to become a driver or a guard. He said he applied to become a signaler. And it's like, what the fuck? Is this guy me from the future or something? So yeah, that was pretty cool. So I guess there's really not much else to say, so anyway, thank you for watching my gay video. It's over.
Yo, nigga, 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 finger on the trigger, cause my dick is way bigger. I'm a rapper, man, not a gay ass singer. Money bags and hoes, no gold diggers. Yo, I like black cock. Look up gay porn on my laptop.